reject the deaths. We must reject the murders. We must reject this form of immigration enforcement. We have to speak up for migrant rights and justice for all people.
Migrants right now.
Migrant rights right now. When I say status, you say now. Status! Now! Status! A few last words from Micah, from my client. And I'm going to ask our comrades who are on the floor to get up.
Thank you.
The people united! By Canada, Rootbrian Canada is a youth organization, a Filipino youth organization. We are a member of the International Migrants Alliance, which is an anti-imperialist formation that focuses or that aims to end forced labor migration. And I am here today to share a few words coming from the Filipino community. As someone from the Philippines, and we are clearly seeing how the Filipinos the forced migration is becoming more and more frequent. It's increasing. Our migration continue to increase, and also we have seen a increase of almost 8,000 Filipinos leaving the country every day. That is the dire conditions in the Philippines, the economic conditions that continues to worsen. Shame. And I'm here to share some words to emphasize that migration is not simply a matter of individual choice or opportunity, but this is what Canada and America continues to grow, or to make it appealing, right? Which is shameful, because what are the conditions of our migrants today? We can barely afford rent. We can barely afford groceries. And what are the bills that they are prioritizing? Bill C-12 that continues refugees in attaining status. Is that correct?
No!
And what I'm trying to say here is that when they paint migration as an opportunity or to have better lives, if we actually scratch what they're trying to say, this is an often result of historical and structures of imperialism, extraction, displacement, and global inequality. Countries like Canada have benefited from the colonial, extractive, and labor migration regimes that draw people from global south like the Philippines and into precarious and cheap undervalued labor. In that context, immigration and border control policies must be continued to be challenged, must be continued to be rejected by our communities. And through this lens of imperialism, we see this as a tactic of preserving a decaying system, displacing people, using them as a temporary and disposable labor, and offering them as scapegoats to define the working class, which is shameful. Shame! As an anti-imperialist formation, as an anti-imperialist mass organization, we denounce the Canadian state's complicity in legitimizing this attack through Bill C-12. This is an attack on migrants and perpetuating the global systems of displacement, which we all know rooted in imperialist wars, land dispossession, and climate destruction. And for us here who's coming from different advocacy groups, different organizations, we must come together as we are seeing more and more frequent attacks. There's already a CBSA raids that's happening. I don't know if it's happening here, but it's been happening in other provinces. It's been happening in Alberta. It's been happening in Victoria. And we should continue to reject this, right?
Yes.
So I just want to end this one by saying that in this moment of intensified repression, this calls us, our role here is this calls strengthening of our alliances, of our communities altogether, and the expansion of mutual aid and legal defense networks, and deepen that solidarity between migrants, indigenous peoples, and workers everywhere in the fight for justice and liberation. Thank you so much.
No ICE, no CBSA. No, and I'm a migrant. I have been living here in Canada for 20 years. My family is in the States. Some of them are undocumented. I know exactly how it feels to be scared of being deported, of living the life that you have created here. All of us have come to this country for a better life. CBSA is not different than ICE. They just do it quietly, as Max said. We cannot let this happen. This facade of Canada is welcoming. We have been proven one and time again that is not true. Canada is the exact same thing. CBSA is ICE. Sorry. No ICE, no CBSA, stop.
Can I ask folks to form a circle? I know, just so that we're clean, close. You can just make a straight line. I'm gonna make sure, just do one layer. Thank you. Coming through. When I say status, you say ICE, and you better make sure. In the United States and in Canada, we are seeing immigration policies, immigration debates, target, attack, exclude, and scapegoat our communities, and to that we say no. No. We are here because just as immigration and customs enforcement murders people in the United States, Canada Border Services Agency kills our people here in Canada. We are here to say no tech for ICE, and we are here to say that Bill C-12 that is being debated in Senate today and will be voted soon must be opposed, must be rejected, and must be withdrawn. We will not allow this Bill C-12 that allows the government to reject refugees, exclude any group of migrants, and share personal information to pass. And if it does, we will make sure that we defend our communities. We will be there when every refugee is under attack. We will be there when every migrant is scapegoated. Are you with me? Are you clear about our tasks? So what I want you to do when you leave here today is to make sure first that you go back and tell everyone in your community that migrant rights, migrant justice is under attack, and we need to and we will fight back. When I say status, you say no. Photo. Kill, so we. Thank you, everyone. We have a lot of posters and tape. It's these posters that say ICE kills and Bill C-12. I would like you to put up posters everywhere you can around this building, on your way, in either direction, so that when these people who work at Hootsuite go home today and come back to work tomorrow, they know that there are people in this city who refuse to allow this kind of violence to be profited from. So please, if you've got a few minutes, we've got tape, we've got lots of tape, we've got lots of posters. Put up as many posters as you can, and then, take a photo with that poster first and do your thing.